I walked a man out about 3 months ago and I said, look at that face, ladies. Remember that face. That's the second best lay of my life.
The one that always like fascinates me is like, do you ever have like dads who bring their son?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The weirder one, though, and the more common one is mothers that bring their sons.
That really
That
happens?
happens way more often than dads bringing their sons.
Do people feel odd about that?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
we
I
do.
would feel a little.
Us ladies in the bar, oh, we talk up a storm when someone's mom brings their son in, and it's clearly an uncomfortable situation. There are certain situations where that's totally fine. I talk to plenty of mothers with disabled sons, adult disabled sons. I don't give a rip about that. But if you're bringing your freshly 18-year-old baby in here and you're picking out the girl he's going to have his first time with, lady, talk to somebody.
That's a little bit. Well, women turn them down.
I will. Someone will take their money, but I turn all of those parties down.
Are your boundaries pretty standard, or are you are you the wild one, or are you the prude, for lack of a better phrase?
I am such a brothel prude. I am. I am like your standard girl next door, good time. That's basically the only thing I want to do. I don't want to do weird shit. I don't want to do fantasy parties. We can go on an out date. I would love to go out on the town with you, but I'm just a regular girl.
Are there some women that are much more comfortable? Like, man, you're doing what?
Yes, yes. I hear stories from coworkers and I'm like, "Oh my God, you're making me blush."
So then, like, how many clients would you say? Like, what's your average client? A day, a week, month, like whatever time frame?
At this point, it's been thousands upon thousands. But it's quality over quantity. You want to try for at least one client a day. And if you're not going to have one client a day, maybe double up the next day or make sure that your big fish is coming in that weekend.
How many do you have to say, like, okay, I can make a viable living off of this?
One,
Just one a day, or just one period?
one a week, one a month. It depends on the guy. You
Can
don't
you
you
say
don't
like
need a lot of regular clientele to make a living in this industry. There are girls that don't
so?
have any regular clientele, and sometimes, or all the time, the people that they see is the first and the last time that they're ever seeing that person.
Is it more common to have regulars, or more common to just be?
It's more common to have regulars because people are going to fall in love with you or at least like you for a long time.
Are most of the people who come in, are they really looking for sex? Is it just sex, or is it something else?
I think they want to be heard. I think a lot of people, I think it's 50% of people coming in here because they need sex and that intimacy, and 50% of the time they need companionship and they need to be heard.
Is it paying by the hour, or paying by the kind of service? Like,
Again, that'll go
how does
back
that
to the
work?
lady that you're negotiating with. I try to encompass the activities and the time in the price that I give.
The reason that I ask is that, let's just assume it's an hour.
Right.
Like, how much of that time is actually going to be kind of doing the deed, and how much of it is going to be just like, man, we're just kind of talking? And
I'll give you an example. The very last client I saw paid for a 2 hour appointment and he spent about 45 minutes prepping for his party, showering, doing all his things while I'm in the room with him. 15 minutes for us to be together. An hour and 15 minutes telling me about Han Solo in the original Star Wars. The cantina scene, why it should have been different than it was. I can't.
I will, as a Star Wars fan, I completely understand this man.
God.
This is one of the biggest controversies in Star Wars, the Katina
This
scene. I
is
respect him.
really? Is this
This is a constant source of discussion and controversy.
okay?
But that is interesting. Like, that's not the thing that I would have necessarily talked about. But so then, what's your client like, right? Like, let's just stereotype the crap out of people to make, just for reference, so we kind of understand this. Is the client, is the typical client kind of the nerdy guy, the guy cheating on his wife, the guy who feels like he has to pay for it, the guy who just wants companionship? Like, let's just stereotype the crap out of people. What would you say is kind of your typical client?
All of those men. All of those men, and more recently in the last few years, it's been couples coming in to put a band-aid on their divorce.
I don't feel like that's a great way to heal from your divorce, is having sex with another woman, but I am not those people. Maybe Does it seem to work?
No, no. The couples that come in here that it's a band-aid on a divorce situation, it's the last ditch effort one of them has made in an attempt to hold things together and say, hey, no, I am really cool. See, I'm gonna pay for you to sleep with somebody else. And it fucking
Oh,
backfires.
yeah, that's not gonna
No.
work. I'm a married man. I would never,
And
ever, ever
on
think
the
that that was a
other
good
on
idea.
the other end of that, we see tons more couples that come in here who are just having a good time for the night and that's it, and that's all that this is to them, and they can go on and have a happy marriage.
Is it exclusively men? Do you see women?
I see women, yes.
Is there a lot of women by themselves? Like what percent of your clientele would you say are just women by themselves?
I would say less than 1%.
Oh, so that's still not a lot
No,
necessarily.
no. The majority of women I see are coming in with their husband.
Are you good at it? They're asking, are you good at sex? Like, do you feel like I'm pretty good at it?
Oh, why don't you come out here and find out? No, I'm kidding. Yes, I feel
That's a great
I feel
answer,
like I'm
though.
great at it. Like I said, you can't reinvent the wheel, but
But have you ever had somebody just rock your world?
oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Recently, I walked a man out about 3 months ago and I said, look at that face, ladies. Remember that face. That's the second best lay of my life.
what did he do? Did he like what was his strategy? I need some tips for my wife. Like
Good
I need
God,
to
he just laid it on me. It's like we psychologically, he knew what I needed. We were just twin flames.